Hi folks, this is the part that really excites me. This is all about getting traffic. Now we're going to start with Facebook. And I know you might think, oh, Facebook, but anybody that has a Facebook page. And that is your personal profile page, but you can create pages for your products. Okay, I created this photography website, and beyond what I was doing this for training, but it's turning out to be phenomenal. So I want to show you how I set up my Facebook page for this photography store. I also want to show you how I am now getting followers to my page within the last 12 hours, and it's only costing me $1.98. This is the cheapest advertisement, the cheapest way you're going to get likes, the cheapest way you're going to have targeted visitors to your website. I'm so excited about this, I can't stand it. Let's get to the training. Okay, so we're at my home page in Facebook. Now, anybody has a Facebook page, right? So this is what you would call your personal profile. Now, for your business, you're going to want to make a fan page. And it's very easy to do. All you have to do is click down here and create a page. Now you have to decide what kind of page you're going to have. Is it a company or institution, local business, a brand or a product, entertainment, cause or community, artist, band, or public figure? You can have all these as pages. I'm going to go with brand or product. And brand is my photography store. Okay? We're going to get started. Now, so you're seeing me doing this from scratch. I did this photography store website from scratch. So we're going to do the Facebook thing from scratch. Okay. So I need to choose a category. So my category would be camera photo. Okay, now when you get to this part of it, it's going to ask you to add a cover. I'm going to use the cover that I used for my website. It's very important that you connect the dots. So you want a person, if they go from your website to your Facebook page, they don't want to be confused. They want to know that they're in the right place. So I'm going to add my cover page, and I'm going to upload a photo, and I'm going to go to my pictures, and I'm going to go down to where I can find my picture. And this is the picture I used in you might recognize these, but this is the one I finally ended up with. So now you can put a logo over here, or you can put your face over there. So for me, I'm going to see if I got my face here in my photos. No, I don't. So let me just upload a picture, upload a photo, go down to where I can find myself here. And I'm going to ask you to drag it to position wherever you want it. So once you have your photos, you can just save that. Now here it's going to ask you, do you want a button? Now this button you can make clickable to your website. So if I click add button, it's going to say, which do you want? Make a purchase or donation, download an app, get in touch, book services. I'm just going to make the button say learn more. It says the website can't be empty, so I'm going to put my website in there. And so if they click this button, if I test it, it goes to my photography store. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so now that we've built this, as you can see, there are no likes or anything like that. It's asking to invite your friends, but I don't want these particular friends at this particular page. I want people that are also interested in photography. So how are we going to do that? Well, in order to get likes, what we're going to have to do is start a campaign. So we'll click here again, and we're going to create an ad. Okay, now our ad is going to be likes. We want people to like our page. If you go down here, it's going to ask you, it's going to show you the different categories. So what we're going to want is engagement. So we're going to click on engagement. And so with the engagement, we're going to go for page likes, and we're going to continue. Now you can get likes for less than a penny a like. It just depends on the audience that you want to pick. If I choose an audience, the first thing that we want to do first is we want to name the ad. And so I'm going to name this photography store likes. Okay, now we need to choose the page, and I'm going to choose my photography store. And as you can see, the audience, let me go over here. The audience that we're getting right now is very broad. It's, 2,200 to 9,900 of 19 million. So 21 million potential reach. So we want to narrow that down. So we're going to create a new audience. In this audience, we're going to just get rid of the United States because it is too expensive to advertise in the United States. To get really cheap likes, you're going to have to go to countries that are what they call third-tier countries or tier 2 countries. And those countries are countries like Bangladesh, countries like Nepal. I chose Bangladesh, Nepal, Cambodia, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Turkmenistan. Potential reach is 22 million. So we want to kind of narrow this down a little bit. So if we go down here, our prime ages for photography will probably be, I would say, no less than 21 years of age. And so that brings us to a reach of 16 million. So that's getting smaller. You want to narrow it down a little more. And I will say that I will put this age here. I'm just experimenting right now. I'm going to put the age to 50. Still at 16 million. Okay. Now, I'm going to also put English because I'm English speaking, and I'm going to put all English speaking. Okay, that brings it down to 15 million. Now we can include targeting like behaviors. So if I put, okay, so I'm going to add the demographic and put photography, and I'm going to put photographer, and let me see, cameras. So as you can see in my demographics and my interests, I put in photography stuff. So I got cameras, digital cameras, photographer, portrait photography, cameras, photography. Let's see if there's equipment. There's no equipment there. Okay, so we're going to stick with that for right now. Excludes people who like your page. So you don't want people that's already liked your page to be able to like it again. Okay, so That's why you choose that. And then we're going to go to placements. Okay, so we're going to do automatic. So the budget. I suggest starting out with $5 for the day. So that'll be about $35 for a week. You won't need a full week. You're going to know within the first few hours, how good your ad is, and you won't have to spend that much. So if your ad is getting likes for a penny or less, just let it go to where you're comfortable. If you're only comfortable with a couple bucks, $3, then stop the ad. I'll show you how to do that when we get to that point. So I'm going to start mine at $5, and we're going to go for page likes, and we want to click on page likes, not impressions, because we want people to like our page. Standard delivery is okay. So if we continue, so now you could have a video or a slideshow. I'm just going to go with a single image. So I'm going to use this image here. The text, I want to write something. Just of saving time, I just showed you what I put in my advertising in the text. I put in, my photography store is a place where like-minded photographers can engage and share techniques about their interest in photography. If you want to be added to the conversation, please like, share, and react to this page. I am also building a photography store at my address there, so please take time to visit and please share some feedback. So I'm asking them for an action. So this can also be called a call to action, where I'm asking them to like, share, and even react. Because when you get reactions on your ads and you get shares and you get likes, that all goes into Facebook's little matrix. And so the more people engage with your page, the less cost it's going to cost you for advertising. So you want to encourage people to be engaging on your page. And that's the same thing if you try to boost posts. If you try to advertise anything, you want people to be engaged. That is the way you get cheap advertisement on Facebook. So in my headline, I'm just going to keep my photography store. So that looks like it's about it. I'm not going to do any pixel tracking, and then I'm just going to place the order. Now, this very rarely happens. It's approved right away. So I'm going to continue. You can see it's activated. So I will show you in a little while how it's going. Okay, I just wanted to show you real quick. It's been a little over 12 hours since I started this ad. You got to understand that Facebook tries to take the information you give it and tries to send the right traffic to your ad. And this is what's happened. And over last 12 hours, they finally started sending traffic. And as you can see, I have 209 likes. It reached 1,268 people for a total of $1.82. So I got 209 likes so far for $1.82. And that's less than a penny a like. It's a little over 0.005. So they don't show it 0.001. But if this goes down, which it probably will, then I will be getting likes for 0.001 cent. That's less than a penny a like. You can't get better advertisement than this, folks. This is the creme de la creme. Okay, so I just wanted to show you also a shot of my store, my Facebook page that I made. Okay, so again, here's the picture. If I scroll down, you can see I've got reached over 400 likes. If you also scroll down here, it'll show you, see, 469 likes so far, 479 followers. And this is just within a short amount of time. Also, I put some ads here for my website that I just I updated it. So I put some ads in here to have some content on this Facebook page. And if I go back to my website, this is what it looks like now. I'll show you what I did. So if I scroll down, you're going to see that I changed services to training guides. So I'm going to have training guides, and this is all going to be Amazon related. I'm affiliated with Amazon. I'm an affiliate for Amazon. You can too. If you go to Amazon and just go down to the bottom and you'll see affiliates, and then it'll say be an affiliate. You just click on that. It's easy to be an affiliate. And also I've added equipment for experts and beginners. Now this was my projects page. Remember, we did projects, and we put pictures in. So now these pictures here lead to Amazon products. Here, I'll show you. I just click on that item right there, and it goes straight to Amazon. See? And so when people buy, they don't even have to buy this product. They can, as long as they clicked on that link and they go around and they go shopping in Amazon, if they buy something within, I think it's like a couple days, 2 or 3 days, something like that, 72 hours or something like that, with that link, still they put a cookie on their website. So if they buy something in Amazon with that period of time, you're going to get credit for it, and you're going to get commissions on it. So this is a great way to make some money, folks, and I highly suggest you do this. So I'm going to see you in the next lecture, and just enjoy what you've seen and put into practice what I've been teaching.